Hi everyone, this is Winel Joy, and today I'm at Circuit Mall Makati in the Philippines. Okay, today's topic is how to be your true self instead of your false self when dating a man. Okay, when dating someone, because a lot of us, a lot of us, um, a lot of us, we were all I think almost all of us, most people are not operating being their true selves, The people who are operating being their true selves, sila yung mga nasa top 1% of the population who are successful in all areas of their lives. Okay? Most of us were operating as our false self. Okay? Ano ba yung false self na yan? The false self is our self-concept, who we believe we are, not necessarily who we authentically are. Okay? Self-concept. Ano ba yan? Paano na-form ang self-concept? Ang false self or your own self-concept of who you are, which is your false self, na yung mind natin kasi, kinondisyon sa school, sa society, sa environment, to think a certain way, to behave a certain way. This is good. If you do this is bad. Ganyan, ganyan. So, marami sa atin, lumaki tayo na pinaniniwalaan natin yung mga external factors. Parents natin, teacher natin, yung pare, yung TV. So, na-form yung self-concept natin based sa mga external things na to. Okay? Kaso, yung self-concept na yan is not, it's a false self. It's not your true self, because our true self is our inner voice, who we are inside. That little voice inside of us, that it used to be loud. This little voice used to be loud when we were younger, but it became silence. It became quieter because we stopped listening to it. We trained in the school, we were trained to listen outside of us, right? Instead of to introspect and to listen to that inner voice. We were trained in the traditional educational system to listen to everything else other than ourselves, other than our own voice inside of us, But that voice inside of us, that's who we truly are. For example, at some point, because I grew up in an environment na hindi bina-value yung excellence. Okay, excellence is not being valued. It's like mediocrity was the standard. It's like okay na yan, that was the standard where I grew up. So I grew up not valuing excellence, but that was my false self, That was my false self. That was my my self-concept, my belief of who I was supposed to be, who I was meant to be, because of my external environment. But excellence, deep within us, excellence exists. Okay, our inner voice wants us to be excellent. Our inner voice wants us to be loving, to be kind, to be generous, But our minds, hypnotize tayo. Any belief, ang belief kasi, okay, I attended a belief clearing certification program, okay? Lahat ng belief is just some form of hypnosis, okay? Ang belief lang kasi, napo-form siya pagka merong isang opinion, may opinion, tapos nakakita ka ng evidence of that opinion. Belief is formed by, for example, there's an opinion. In the beginning, it's not yet a belief, it's just an opinion. But then you start seeing evidence that confirms that opinion, and then you see more of those evidences. Now it's the belief or the opinion is being reinforced by paulit-ulit, by repetition of evidences. Then now we start believing that initially opinion is is like truth. It's like it became our belief, you know. But it's just some form of hypnosis, because for any belief, for every evidence that supports a certain belief, there are other evidences that are against it also, you know. But we just have, for example, you believe you're not good enough. Okay, for example, you're not good enough for someone. For example, that's your belief. You're not pretty enough for this person A. You know, but it is your belief. It is just your belief, you know, because okay, so what? Maybe you're not good enough for that person, but there will be one person whom you will be good enough for. Okay? And but what if that person, you believe you're not good enough for him, but actually he really likes you. But because you believe that you're not good enough for him, then you start acting like you're not good enough for him. So the guy will also react to you na, because you fear rejection, you feel like you're not good enough for this person. So you start acting aloof or like avoiding the person, you know. So the person A might interpret it as, she doesn't like me, but I really like her, but I'm too shy to talk to her. So, kaya maraming would have been relationships that does not grow into action, does not bloom to actual relationship, because, you know, two people's beliefs and false self-concept are getting in the way of the possible relationship, you know. So, yeah. So, an actionable step for this video, okay, is ask yourself, for example, for any belief that you believe about yourself, okay, for any belief that you believe about yourself or other people or yung crush mo, for every belief, ask yourself, do I really believe this? Why do I believe this? And which would I rather believe? For example, do I believe I'm not good enough for him? Why do I believe this? You know, because I'm not smart enough, I'm not rich enough, I don't have this car, I don't have this much money. But, which would you rather believe? You know, which would you rather believe? If you'd rather believe, I'd rather believe sana he likes me, sana gusto niya ako, then, you know, find evidences that will support that, you know, like try to talk to that person, and, you know, just be kind, just like any normal human being would be kind to another human being, and see if he does he tell you you're not good enough for him, diba? If he's not telling you that, and, you know, he's spending time with you and he's talking to you, then it's not like a solid confirmation that you're not good enough for him, you know. And so only time and more interaction and more connection, emotional connection with this person can tell whether you're good enough for him or not, you know. So yeah, and also tune in to your inner voice, you know. Really listen within. Tune into your heart. Let your heart lead. Don't let your fears lead, you know, because our mind, most often than not, is conditioned to fear. We have so much fears, and a lot of people will live our lives being led by our fears instead of following our authentic bliss, following our authentic desires, following the energy of our heart, of our feelings, you know. So the most successful people are the people who are in tune to that inner genius, to that inner GPS, to the intuition, to their voice within, you know, who follow that voice and embody that voice, and yeah, create and do things according to that voice, not according to the voice of the fear-based mind. So yeah, ask yourself, whatever you believe about yourself, you're not good enough, you're bad, you're not lovable, whatever, you know, you're ugly, whatever, it's just a belief, okay? It's a self-concept, and a lot of times it's a lie, you know. There would be evidences that will support the opposite of it, okay? So remember that you are great. All of us, we were created great. We were all created with unique beauty and gift and talent, and we all came here for a specific, special purpose that only we can deliver to the world, and only we can deliver to the right people and to the right person for us. Okay, to people who are our energetic match. You know, only we can deliver that. So whoever, we're all great. You are magnificent. You are great. You are beautiful. You are talented. You have so much gift within you. Just find that within you. Okay? Don't listen to anybody who tells you you are not good enough. Value your own voice inside from your heart, not from your ego, not from your fear-based mind, not the voice of your fear-based mind, but the voice of your heart, of your soul. That's where your soul seats, value your soul, the voice of your soul, your heart, more than any other voice outside of you. Okay, so that's a short video for you guys. I'm gonna do some more work now. I'm writing the ebook, and so if you want one-on-one coaching and how to tap into your intuition, into your emotions, so that you can be your truest self to a guy and to everyone around you, because your truest self is your best self. Okay, and it's not something that you have to try to become. You are already it. You are already your best self. You just have to peel off the layers of your false self that you think you are. It's not a having to become better process. It's a process of being more of who you really are. It's a process of peeling off all the unnecessary layers that's like slowing you down for becoming the best you, for becoming who you truly are in your core, who you're meant to be. You're the best version of yourself. So this has been Wino Joy. I hope you learned something from this video. If you learned something from this video and you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, share to people you know. Ano ba? Yeah. Okay, so ano ba favorite song ko ngayon? Wala akong maisip eh. Sige. Tinder. Nakita ko, before nagdi-DJ kasi ako. Nakita ko yung mga nagmi-mix ako before sa past life ko. Nakita ko mini-mix ko dun yung tender love, love so tender, holding me close to you. Baby, I surrender. Tapos minix ko yung all the tender love you've given to me. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love, call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Pinagtitingan na ako dito. Okay. I hope have a great weekend, you guys. I love you all.